So just a few hours ago, brand new, quite high definition, detailed images of an alleged jellyfish UFO have leaked across the internet. They're currently circulating on Reddit, on Twitter. They're highly discussed and really going viral. So I want to look at these images, analyze them, break down my thoughts, and maybe possibly explain or debunk them. Let's get into it. The images were originally not shared by Jeremy Corbell. This is part of this misinformation that's currently going on. I see loads of comments of people saying, well, Jeremy Corbell shared a new jellyfish. It's like, no, he really didn't. But it has to be said that in the bigger picture of ufology at the moment, we see a trend of jellyfish UFO, all stemming back to that original Jeremy Corbell jellyfish UFO that was leaked, that he shared earlier this year. I mean, here's another one that I've debunked a few weeks back. I'll link that video down in the description. And now we got this, okay? This is a crop of the main image, because the truth is there are not several images of this object. Just one image was leaked that contains two angles of allegedly the same object. So this is a crop of this object that was allegedly, again, I couldn't verify this information, was taken over Afghanistan. Loads of people are like, yeah, it's been taken over Afghanistan. I couldn't verify this. Originally, these images were shared by Chaos Moogle on YouTube. Okay, so you can go check out his video. He originally broke the story, and he said that it was sent to him by an anonymous source called Ghost. Okay. So again, this is allegedly the object we're talking about here, with this silvery sphere on top and then these hanging mechanical, technically kind of looking tentacles hanging off the bottom there. And then the second image is this one, where we can see some of the tentacles seem to have morphed into what seems to be like some kind of landing gear or whatever. And both of these images originate from this photo that was taken off a screen, right? It's pretty clear it's been taken off a screen. You can see this pixel mesh here. That's how it looks when you take a photo of a screen. Now, looking at this, there's a few things I immediately noticed. First of all, why would you take an image off the screen? If you have these images on your computer and you want to leak it anyway, why would you just share a quite artifacted version of it rather than the original images that you have, right? And as it is so often with UFO photos, my theory is that's because they want to obfuscate detail. If you photograph something off a screen, you get away with hiding details that may give away a bit too much information on the original images if you fake them and so on. We've seen this in previous cases in the past. Also, notice this is a video player, and it seems to be playing a 5-second video of this object. Right? So where's the video? Why are we just getting this quite bad image? I want to see the video that hasn't been leaked. So that already raises a bunch of questions to me. And just comparing it to the original Jeremy Corbell jellyfish UFO, at least with that one, we got a lengthy video. We knew what plane took it. We knew kind of the source of where it was coming from. We knew which camera was taking the images. With this one, we know nothing. We don't know who took it. We don't know whether it was taken from a plane. We do notice, or I notice at least, that these two images have been taken from significantly different angles, right? The one on the left seems to be taken from above. So that would indicate it's some kind of drone or plane that flies above it, filming it from above. And the one on the right is more from almost like a ground level angle, right? Like looking up at the object. So it's like, why these two angles don't really line up unless there is a very long film of it where the object is first quite high and then it flies down, and it changes the angles throughout a rather lengthy video. So that again raises a bunch of questions for me that I can't really answer at this point. And as it is so often, before we get into more critical questioning around what we see here, I want to read you guys a bunch of comments of people replying to this, because it's magnificent. Okay, so for example, here we have someone saying, again, this is nothing sinister or threatening. This is friendly Andromedan technology. It's unmanned, it collects data, can easily traverse through water as well as the atmosphere, and then returns to the mothership when it's called. This is nothing scary or dangerous. Answers are here for those who truly want them. Linking to this page that I have to assume just makes things up. It is all about the Jeremy Corbell jellyfish UFO, but we're jumping to a conclusion. It comes from Andromeda. There's a mothership. And any evidence for that? No, we don't need that. We just know there is a mothership. I saw that floating around my bedside around 3 a.m. I don't know if this person is being sarcastic here. And people are speculating what it could be. Could it be the Star Wars drone on Hoth? What is it called? The Hoth drone? Could it be a Zerg overlord? right? We've all played StarCraft. We know the Zerg overlord, so it could be that as well. And as always, people are drawing these wild connections between this and other sightings, right? Like here, someone's linking it to Kenneth Arnold, right? Who is the witness of one of the very first well-documented UFO sightings of all time. And he posts like this little paperclip from a newspaper, and he says, Arnold, who is an expert on the reports, if anyone is, says he believes the thing are actually living organisms, sort of like a sky jellyfish. Okay, so the jellyfish, it's the new craze within the field of UFOs, and it goes all the way back now, allegedly, to Kenneth Arnold. Looks like kind of a spy balloon with various sensors hanging off the bottom. Does it though? I mean, let's get back to the images and really look at them. If you engineer a spy balloon and this is how the bottom of your spy balloon looks, I'm not sure you would have your job for much longer, okay? This doesn't look engineered. This looks completely random to me. And looking at these two images, I mean, I immediately noticed they don't seem to show the same object. The proportion of the sphere to the tentacles underneath seems different. The tentacles in general, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's because it's shape-shifting, right? It's shape-shifting into, and that's why it has landing gear or alleged landing gear in this image. While on the right-hand side, the tentacles are way smaller, and there's nothing there that would indicate these types of very technical-looking landing gear pieces that we can see on this image. So these two images look like just two completely separate objects, right? And I think that's what gives away what we're looking at here. The reason why they don't look like the same object is because they're AI generated, okay? Because that is still a big problem with AI. You can generate a jellyfish UFO that is a silvery sphere with tentacles underneath, and it will look almost photorealistic, but it's a bit harder to generate two images of the exact same object that are, like, just from an engineering point of view, exactly identical. AI will always fill the gaps of the object slightly different, and I think that's what happened here. And that's also why we don't see that 5-second, and this is me speculating, but why we don't see this 5-second clip of the object that we can see apparently allegedly exists here on the left-hand side, because probably if we would see it as a moving image, the details of the object would blend into each other and it would be clearly AI, right? We've all seen AI videos where objects just morph and AI just struggles to keep objects consistent and coherent for one video. So, to be honest with you, I don't know. This might be a real object, but there are loads of red flags when I look at this that all point towards AI. The objects not being identical, the film not being out there, him taking a photo of a screen rather than sharing the actual images, which again probably would have given away too much detail that point into the AI direction. Hence, we just get an image that's been photographed off a screen. So I don't think this is anything sinister. I don't think these are real images. I believe these are AI creations. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think it's real? I don't claim to have the ultimate truth on this. This is just me observing, analyzing, and trying to understand what we're looking at here. If you have another opinion or you agree with me, feel free to share all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let's see what comes out of it. Right? Like maybe we get more images, maybe we do get the film and it changes the whole story. If that would be the case and we see that in the next few days, then I will surely do a follow-up video on it. But for now, I'm not sold. I think this looks fake. I think this is an example of AI-generated imagery. But again, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of this brand new HD high-res, whatever, jellyfish UFO that people claim has been taken over Afghanistan. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Bye.